What's going on, guys? Jada Black here. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Drake, man. Drake apparently was getting trolled by this guy who had his page public. And then when you want to troll somebody, you should not have your page public, okay? Because what happens is, or have your wife's name in your or page in your bio. I don't know how Drake was able to find it, but Drake apparently DM'd this. Not only did he follow this dude's wife, he ended up DMing her on Instagram to get back at this guy for trolling him. Listen, Drake is very sensitive anyway, but when you mention his son, that to me is hitting below the belt. I don't think that when you're trolling somebody, which you shouldn't be trolling them anyway, you should not be bringing up their family members, their children. If you want to go at them one-on-one, then that's different. Then if Drake does all this, then it's like, well, dude, you're hypersensitive then, because if he's just going at you based off of what you do musically, or just disagreeing with you about your stance on Ja Morant's father, then that's different. But what it seems to me to be is that Drake is, he's a guy who uses women to get back at dudes. This is what he has done. He's done this before. Personally, I think that it's a sucker move, but again, you cannot filter somebody's petty level when you troll them, especially when you mention their young child. Okay? So I got a couple of articles. Let's get to this article here from Hip Hop DX. It says Drake follows and DMs Heckler's wife on Instagram. She needs some excitement in her life. If there's one thing Drake excels at besides making hits, it's social media. Whether he's laughing at himself or roasting someone else, the sixth guard usually comes out on top. On Tuesday, Drake embarrassed a heckler on Instagram after he made a joke about his alleged use of a ghostwriter. The situation started when Drizzy commented on a post regarding NBA superstar Ja Morant's father being there for his son at every game. The post claimed T. Morant was hitting LeVar Ball levels of annoyance, but Drake was baffled by people trying to drag a man for fulfilling his role as a father and said he'd do the same for his own son. Imagine your son makes the league and he's Ja or Melo or Lonzo. All you can do is be elated and competitive and over supportive, he commented on the Instagram post. And it's a rite of passage to that OGs talk shit. I know I'm gonna be this way even if my son is in a Rubik's Cube competition. As you can see it here. And then this guy, Seti Bo. Seti Bo. Alright. He says at Champagne Poppy, your son probably played with ghostwriters too. And I guess that's when Drake went on his page and found out he was married and followed his wife and did all of this. He says, I just followed your girl because she probably miserable and needs some excitement in her life. This is him with his family. That's his wife, who I'm pretty sure her followers have jumped. I'm pretty sure his wife done gained a ton of followers, man. Listen, if this marriage falls apart, man, I blame Drake for this. That's the DM there. I'm really going to bed. If I wake up in the morning and see my wife on air Drake, it was fun while it lasted. Well, I mean, listen, man, women have left dudes for less. All right. The heckler responded, okay, I already read through that. Living up to self-proclaimed petty king title, Drake went ahead and followed the man's wife on Instagram. The couple appears to live together and share 2 children, along with the dog. The woman even responded to Drake's following her on Instagram stories. Let's see here. Yep, them followers definitely about to go. See, this is why you may not want to put your wife in your... so other dudes can follow on this. She said, my husband at Steady Bo decides to be a troll, and now at Champagne Poppy thinking I need excitement in my life. With the looking emoji and then when the crying. It's like, okay, are you confirming that? Most of these women need excitement in their life. That's why they do the things they do. This is why these women become groupies for these rappers. I already told y'all, I made a video about how Drake flew out this female singer and her boyfriend together, right? 1 minute he's in the gym with her boyfriend. The next minute he's screwing the chick, right? You know, women. Listen, man, these women are cold when these women get around their favorite rapper. They get a DM. I'm telling you right now, it changes them. It changes them, especially when these chicks ain't never really been nowhere. She's always gonna think about this. You're trolling. I know I said I blame Drake for this. Ultimately, her husband said all this, so he's ultimately to blame for this getting to these levels, bringing up that man's son. But again, Drake does stuff like this, and I'm not gonna give him like major props. I mean, that's that dude's wife. That could cause a rift that could never be fixed. So I don't mind the response, because we can't shape how somebody responds or filter how somebody responds when they're being trolled and their children are brought up. But I mean, I'm not going to sit here and act like this is the greatest thing ever. I mean, this has been done before. Drake took things a step further and DM'd the heckler's wife, letting her know, "I'm here for you, ma." The man responded with a series of Instagram stories. Yeah, this is everywhere. A lot of people are talking about this. Listen, man, don't troll these guys, especially these celebrity guys, man. These guys are sensitive, especially if you're bringing up family, the children. And the first thing they're going to do is find out if you're married, you have a girlfriend, and they're going to message her. That's what they're going to do. They're going to do stuff like this, and that's why I say, man, can't be out here just trolling anybody. And if you're gonna troll, be sensible. Be a sensible troll, because a lot of these guys, man, you bring up their kids, anybody, like, that's off limits. Drake is already forced to be so why you bring that man's son up, man? Why? Like, now your wife, in the back of her mind, thinks she's that chick. She thinks she's that chick, when really this was just a chess move. Now your wife thinking she's that chick, and if she ever gets into an argument or disagreeing with you, she's gonna bring this up. Bruh, she's gonna bring this up. Mm-hmm. And your wife is not bad looking either. Your wife is not bad looking at all, man. Listen, when it comes to guys like Drake, man, they have the following. They have fans, like millions of followers on Instagram. One thing I would tell these celebrities, you might want to stay off the social media. You might want to stay off the social media, man. These guys be on social media entirely too much, to where they have to respond to every little thing somebody says to them. Like, it just doesn't make sense to do that. And if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't even be on social media like that. So I can understand him being upset because of what is being said. His son is being brought into this trash talk in the comment section. I wouldn't want anybody to bring up my children, but we all know he's extra sensitive about his son, because because what happened with Pusha T. So if you're gonna troll somebody, don't bring up their children, because it could have gotten worse. It got worse. It could be threats made. He just went and followed your wife. Now you have to deal with your wife thinking that a guy like Drake wants her, when really it was a chess move. It's a chess move, man. But you have to understand the type of people that you're dealing with, man. Drake cares not about couples and who's married to who's dating. He don't care. He's gonna use you to further whatever it is type of issue he has. And he's been known to follow and message women who are with men he considers his enemy. or he considers a rival. I won't say enemy, but considers a rival. If you're gonna troll somebody, don't bring up their children, because they may do something that may destroy your situation. Your marriage may not be, they're laughing it off, but what happens when your wife internalizes it and thinks that she's really that chick, man? What happens then, bro? What happens then, man? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.